Justin De La Rosa is here, the food writer guy from local IQ Magazine. Hi, how you doing?
Always brings us some deliciousness.
That's the official title. Food writer
long
guy.
title.
Yes.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Fantastic. We missed you last week. We had a reasonable facsimile here.
Yeah, I think that, I'm actually wearing socks today, just for Steve Westman. So
Good.
that was a great segment last week. So
I'm
so I
glad
could
you
be
saw
here.
it and enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was traveling, but I think you did just fine. So
Yeah, it was fun.
yeah.
Well, you have somebody here that I really admire.
Yes, absolutely. One of my most recent food reviews was about Torinos at Home, which is a Italian and with a little bit of French infusion
You
restaurant.
can say that.
And this is Chef Maxine,
Pleasure.
also owner of Torinos at Home and Limonata as well in Nob Hill.
We
So-
brew coffee as well.
It is great to
Brew
have you
coffee?
here.
Limonata is a coffee shop, Italian coffee
Ah.
shop in Nob Hill. So we have our
nice.
morning brew too.
Well, good.
Bring us
Cheers
some
to that.
time.
Cheers to that.
So, Chef, go ahead and just tell us a little bit about I know you guys started off in Santa Fe, made your way down to Albuquerque. So, tell us about how Torinos got started at first up in Santa Fe.
Well,
And what brought you guys down here?
of course, Daniela and I were always foodie. Daniela is my wife and partner in business as well. We came with a passion for food. I mean, I started cooking when I was 15, and she started working in the restaurant industry, cooking as well, actually, and then working in front of the house when she was 13. So we both carry some experience, and we bring here to Albuquerque what we grew up with. So you mentioned it earlier. There's French influence and Italian influence in our food. She's from Torino in Italy, and I'm from Nice, the south of France. And although we're in two different countries, it used to be one region at one time, and we share a very similar culture.
And now, as far as the food goes, I mean, it's just absolutely unlike anything else you can get in Albuquerque. And I think what a lot of people kind of fall into is doing this sort of what they call American Italian, where
that's
it's
true.
just lots of sauce, meatballs, lasagnas, just real.
That's true, and nothing wrong with that. I
Nothing
mean,
wrong
it's
with
great
that,
comfort food. It's easy to fall and give people what they want. We decided to take a different approach and give people what we know and stay authentic to our product. We do everything fresh from scratch in house. We do not serve Alfredo. Again, Alfredo is very good. Nothing wrong with it. I do
Sure.
one at home time to time. But we rather stay authentic and give people here real northern Italian food and give them what we're used to from our countries.
Definitely. I mean, some of the dishes I had there, I mean, just something you just wouldn't imagine.
Yes.
Just, and like we had the foie gras when we were there, and that's kind of where that French influence comes from. So, what made you guys want to kind of put the two together? I know.
Well, like I say, I'm from France originally, and I do a great foie gras, and I love foie gras, and I think everybody does. I mean, it's that little special, unique item that you don't find everywhere.
Yeah.
And we have a picture.
We had a picture of the foie gras.
Right
That's
behind
right.
us.
And I think it's great. So there is some French influence in it, although foie gras is not necessarily from Nice. If you go back in history, it's not necessarily French as well. I mean, it was started 5,000 years ago in Egypt. Israelis do a lot of foie gras as well. So it traveled all over the world with different migration. It ended up being in France and part of the French patrimony. But yeah, so we decided to feature one.
And it's great that you brought it to Albuquerque, because
really is.
there's only a handful of places you can get it around town. And
That's
it's
true.
nice to know that.
We also do it in a different way. It's not every menu that you can see a foie gras merdi in a torsion style. So it's a different. People definitely serve it with sweeter sauce, and we decided to do something different with it. So.
Now I have to ask, do y'all have lasagna there?
Actually, we do now. We didn't always have, and that's one of the things we gave up to. Lasagna is a dish we eat in northern Italy, and we also serve a lot of lunch. We're in an area that's very busy for lunch, and a lot of people want a lasagna quick and go back to work. So we do serve a lasagna now, a very good one.
I make a really good one, so I like to try others. and
Do you make
compare,
fresh pasta?
so- I don't make fresh pasta, but yeah.
I'm sure it's very good.
Not
I'm
that.
teasing. It's not easy to make at home. It's easy, but it's messy.
Now, you guys do some other special things, not just lunch, but with your in the evening you have your guys' night out, and
We offer several package. We try to incentivize. Do you say that? Give incentive to people to come after work and fill our afternoon. So we do a little package that's called Guys Night Out, Girls Night Out, and we serve some for the Guys Night Out. It's beer and some mini panini bites. And Girls Night Out, it's a selection of dessert bites, and glasses of prosecco. So you can bring five girlfriend or five guys and enjoy this package with us.
That sounds like
Does
a good
that sound
deal.
good?
Yeah.
It does sound good.
And now, with a few more of the special things that are happening at the restaurant, I know recently Guy Fieri from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives was in town, and I
That's
understand
right.
he made a stop by Torinos.
Oh,
did.
wow.
I was about to ask.
Now, unfortunately, I know with shows like that, there's a lot of confidentiality. But I mean,
Well, they ask us
what
to
can
stay
you-
fairly
yeah.
discreet as long until it hasn't hair. So they came very recently. They were here last week shooting. We're gonna be famous. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, they came too late. We're already famous. We're here
Yeah.
today,
You are
actually.
famous.
So you found us before.
What was the experience like for you?
Well, it was very intense, very busy to shoot for that show. Guy is very professional, very work oriented. They were very organized. Everything was square and fair. We shot all day. It was 2 days shooting for about 10 hours. A couple hours of cleaning after that, and also it was an experience. It was a lot of fun. We can't wait for it to air. I don't have a date yet, so we don't really know when it will be. We heard it might be in October. Nothing is very sure yet. I didn't have confirmation from the production, but we'll know soon. And as soon as we will, you will.
Great.
Stay tuned. Look at Daniela's newsletter or the website. Everything will be posted.
I
Right.
can't resist
I
anymore.
know.
What's sitting here?
You've been staring at them.
I have, yes.
It will complement your coffee really well. So you
That's what
guys,
I thought.
if you're up for it, you're gonna try
Yeah, what have you got here?
panna cotta. So
Panna
panna
cotta.
cotta is a classic northern Italian dessert. It means cooked cream. So it's heavy cream, a little bit of gelatin, sugar, and
Go ahead, Aaron.
and fresh vanilla,
Okay.
and topped with strawberry. Very simple dessert, but very
And this
good.
other dessert, while we're kind of tasting.
And the other one is another Italian classic, and we both serve them at the restaurant. So the other one, Justin, is called a tiramisu, and it's a real tiramisu. It's not a cake; it's more like a mousse, very creamy.
Isn't that
Often
That is really
people
good.
think tiramisu need to hold by itself and be a square, hard piece of cake, but it's not. This is
Yum.
how tiramisu should be.
And this
Pass
is like
that
made
down here,
fresh.
I'll trade you guys.
Yeah, that is good. And
This is-
it is. It's very simple but flavorful.
It's exactly, and Italian cuisine is like that. Everything we do at the restaurant is extremely simple but flavorful. It's all in the perfection of execution, the detail, how long it cooks. It's most of the thing we do are braising or slow cooking, and bring up all those flavors.
Chef,
That is delicious.
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad to meet you. I'm a fan,
Thank
I
you.
love your
Glad
restaurant.
to be here.
and
And I will be stopping by soon.
You should.
This is delicious.
Justin, thank you
We'll
for
see you
bringing
there.
them over.
Absolutely. Torinos
you.
at home, Limonata.
Thank you,
Try 'em
Justin.
out.